What's up, Ravens? It's time for your favorite part of the day, Inside Scoop. I'm your host, Caroline Mirch. Joining me is
Emma Stanfield. Let's not waste any time, so roll that intro.
Into the open field, Pacheco.
Both Texas teams took an intense game as the first weekend of the NCAA tournament came to an end.
Houston, the number 1 seed in the South region, beat the number 9 seed Texas A&M 195 on Sunday night in an overtime thriller that sent the Cougars to their 5th straight Sweet 16.
A&M overcame a 12-point deficit over the final 2 minutes of regulation, hitting buzz beater time as time expired to head into overtime. But Houston rebounded to outscore Texas A&M 14-9 in the extra period.
Overall, it was a great game, and people are excited to see Houston take on number 4 seed Duke this Friday in Dallas.
The NFL has officially banned the hip drop tackle after a vote at the spring owners' meetings.
Though there's been scrutiny over what exactly constitutes a hip drop tackle, Competition Committee Chairman Rich McKay played a video compilation of examples during media availability Monday.
Prominent on-field incidents have prompted discussions, also include Patrick Mahomes' injury against the Jaguars in Divisional Round 2 seasons ago, and the tackle that injured Ravens tight end Mark Andrews this past November.
Dolphins safety Javon Holland and Vikings safety Josh Metellus were among the first players to publicly weigh in on the rule change Monday.
In other news, yesterday was a very important day for U.S. soccer fans.
The U.S. faced Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League at the AT&T Stadium and won 2-0.
The match was suspended in the late stages
for the second straight year because of the homophobic chants by pro-Mexican fans. Canadian referee Drew Fisher stopped play in the 88th minute and was resumed about 10 minutes later.
The league condemned the discriminatory chanting and some fans were escorted by security.
Now, before we wrap up this show, we need to send it over to Corey Barnes for a quick word. With that being said, we don't...
Win. Now keep today's date. I know today, Oregon Ducks are going to be your 2024 men's basketball national champions.
Alexander from Bank Open after midnight in Pittsburgh.
A lot of times when a team dodges a bullet in the NCAA tournament, just let them don't foul. In a lot of ways, they could have lost very easily if Dante makes that one free throw. Those teams sometimes they go on to win the whole thing.
With a great respect for each other, I would imagine it'll be a pretty emotional handshake here. Dana Altman will be rooting for Creighton. But right now, it's the Blue Jays moving on to the Sweet 16.
Good afternoon. I'm here to apologize. In the dynamic arena of sports commentary, convictions often shape predictions. With unwavering confidence, I championed Oregon as the imminent victors of the national championship. My proclamations painted a vivid narrative of their dominance and skill, igniting hopes and expectations across the nation. However, as the season unfolded, reality painted a starkly different picture. Oregon had stumbled, faltered, and ultimately fell short of the lofty pedestal upon which I had placed them. Their journey was marred by unexpected defeats and unfulfilled promises, leaving a bitter taste of disappointment in the mouths of fans and pundits alike. As the dust settled and the echoes of my misjudgment reverberated, I found myself confronting a harsh truth: the fallibility of my own prognostications. Like a politician embroiled in a scandal, I faced the scrutiny of an unforgiving audience. Questions swirled about the validity of my analysis as a sportscaster and the impact of my words on the sports landscape. It was a humbling experience, one that forced me to reassess the weight of my words and the responsibility that comes from them. So as I look back on the saga of Oregon's ill-fated championship hopes, I do so with a newfound appreciation for the unpredictability of sports. It's madness, March Madness. My misjudgment may have cast a shadow over my credibility, but it also has served as a poignant reminder of the ever-changing nature of the game. So in the end, It is not the accuracy of our predictions that defines us, but rather our willingness to acknowledge our mistakes, learn from them, and emerge stronger from the experience. God bless America.
With that being said, we don't have any other news to share with you today, but make sure to tune in tomorrow for more sports updates.
This has been Caroline Mirich alongside
Emma Stanfield. Until next time,
Raven Nation,
let's fly.